back with a power bank. Power back, power back, power back, power back. Jesus. Hello. Well, the power just went off. I was sitting here talking to you, and in the matter of a second, the whole house lit up black. I just hope that welcome back, Rooster and Chicker got their revenge. You say from farm birds. Yeah, but I don't think that birds somehow will be able to touch that because it's very far up. So I don't think so. How's it going? Hello, Talkia. Just had I had to restart my stream because my PC, my power died, unfortunately. Well, I honestly don't know. Maybe power problems from the fires. I don't know why the power problems are. I really don't know why, but they turned it on immediately as soon as it turned off. I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody used some weird shit at the same time. That's maybe too. Not sure. Not sure. So yeah, so this is it. Hi there. Wait. Hi there, as I said. Still 2 hours and 20 minutes ahead of us. Back. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. No, but the thing is that, how often do you get blackouts? I'm not sure how often. I don't know. I don't count, unfortunately. But it's recently been quite often that I had the power off. A few days ago, I think I had power off, but I can't really remember very much. My camera moves, yes. House lit up black, yes. It was all black without anything. By the way, those roosters are too curious. Bathroom first, then laundry. Next time you'll find them in your bedroom. I don't think that I will be surprised about that, but I put on these webs that are not letting everybody come in. Not the insects, not the roosters as well. So I don't think they're gonna get in. I don't think they're going to be super smart to, you know, to destroy that web. I glued that up with a hot glue, so I don't think they'll get in anytime soon. I'm good. I'm safe from the roosters, but not from the very small insects though. So I saw the fire area map. It's huge areas. Yeah, you can check if you're curious. If you want to see how bad everything is in Portugal, you can check the fire map. Portuguese fire map. It's from NASA, I think. And you will see how many fires at the same time happening in Portugal. But right now it's not that bad with the fire that was really near me because it doesn't have that much smoke anymore. It just have that, you know, leftover of the smoke, it seems. But yesterday and the day before yesterday, that was absolutely fucking black completely. That was covering the whole entire area here with a black blanket. That was not good. Some villages burn. Yeah, villages burn. Yeah, that's true. Villages and everything. Yeah, pray for Portugal, exactly. Do not underestimate roosters. They are evil inside. I know, if I could kill them, but I cannot because they are not mine. You leave Russia for this. I mean, wildfires are everywhere. In Russia, there was a wildfire, and the wildfire burned like the kilometers of Portugal all combined. So it's in Russia that happens very often because that a lot of areas with just the forests, right, and then all this. So National Aeronautic and Smoke Administration. Could you see flames? Yeah, I could. When I was going to the gym, and I was going from the gym yesterday, you were able to. I'm going down. So because I live in a very mountain area, you can see from one mountain another mountain. Apparently, it's how it works, right? And I could see the flames and the fire on the other mountain as well, especially at nighttime. At nighttime, on few places, you're able to see the fires, the flames, and stuff. It's really fucking rad, and it's very bright, so it's complicated to not see it. But yes, Europe sent eight helicopters for Portugal to put down the fires. But I don't think it's enough. They gotta send 100 helicopters to, you know, to prepare the fires. Never heard of roosters committing what? How many pairs of glasses do you own? Just one. I'm not rich. Who do you think I am? I have just one pair of glasses on a good day, and that piece of garbage is broken. So, wildfire rare in the UK. Yeah, because you have all the time all the time you have what's that, the rains and humidity, but in Portugal it's also humid, but it's not enough rain. And yesterday it was also very great. It's a great day for fires because it was very windy. It was very windy, and this is not going to be ever possible to actually to work in the wind. It's going to be like a higher level difficulty of everything. I remember that in the beginning of the at the end of the summer, I was like, oh guys, I'm so happy that Portugal is not having any type of troubles with the fires, because last summer it was a lot of fires and I could see them everywhere. And thank God there are no fires this summer. This is amazing, and look what's happening actually. So Erson starting a fire. Oh, they could actually, by the way. Alexander has causes a fire in the UK, a fire in my heart. Exactly. Jinxed it. I fucking jinxed it, for real. I mean, I literally said that there were no fires in Portugal, not that many fires as, for example, before. The last summer it was wild. It was a lot of fires everywhere. You could even see the flames also by just driving on the road. And then I'm like, ooh, it doesn't have that many fires, and look at this right now. It's not even that hot currently right now. It must have been just because of some idiots with too much free time. Well, there are two suspects about who can cause those wildfires. Not wild, but apparently those fake wildfires. So they fake the wild. Those bastards, they deserve the worst, honestly. All those people, whoever does that, whoever set the forest on fire on purpose, they gotta be super mentally ill people. They gotta be in fucking cage for good. Honestly, because they don't know what they start. They start the fire that started the whole entire killing and murders of all the animals, all those people who live in there, all those animals who live in that territory. It's complicated to fucking, stop the fire, especially at this time of the year when all those dry leaves out there. Jesus Christ, they deserve to be in the, in the prison for good. Actually, for the rest of the life. Is it windy? What mountain range is too close? It is very windy, yeah, but it's very windy. Yesterday it was very windy. I was like, that's so bad, because it's gonna just spread the fire all over. Yesterday it was also black smoke on the top, but Portuguese fighters, they are working non-stop. They really do work on maximum power, because there are so many villages that are living next to the next to these areas which are in fire right now. And they gotta protect them somehow, right? And protect the big cities. Aveiro is absolutely fucked up. What's happening in Aveiro right now? It's absolute Pompeii situation. Oh, is it not working? Why is it not working? Jason, hello. How are you? Welcome in. How's your day going? Why is it not working? I'm afraid to ask. Oh, that's stupid shit. All right. Well, without the receipt, because it didn't print out, unfortunately. I don't know why it's not working. Good morning. Southern California has several big fires as well as usual. Yeah, but in Portugal it's like 147 fires at the same time. It was on Monday, not anymore, but on Monday. Still, So that was something. Eden said, "You're boring. So why do you watch me if I'm boring? Just find another streamer, another streamer that you can watch. We're here to. I'm not here, to make your life more interesting, honestly." Good morning to you, Jason. Thank you for the reset for 23 months with the tier 3. Thank you. Close them somewhere with bread and water for the rest of that life, and I'm being gentle. Yeah, that's true. I'm just rolling your 9. Let's see. You have very intense eyes when you look at the camera. It's very powerful. Oh yes, that's true. That's true. It's also, well, when I was on the Portuguese wedding, there was a lot of Portuguese people around, and it was funny that there were some times that you were able to dance, and I was dancing, with some people, and I was dancing with everyone. I was lighting up everyone's day. I'd like, let's go make some moves and everything, make some other moves, and let's go just dance. Let's go show us you know, a little bit of fire. So we were dancing and we were talking to everyone. I met so many different people, and they're like, oh, you have very beautiful eyes, you're so beautiful, your eyes are just amazing. And they were staring into my eyes for like a good like 5 minutes. They were literally just staring into my eyes. I'm like, well, thank you, your eyes are just so very beautiful, brown. Thank you. So what type of dancing? Oh, every type of dancing, honestly, every type of dancing. But it's funny because on the wedding I met the most attractive, the most handsome guy exist ever, and he's even more attractive than Henry Cavill. He's just like you know, Kent from the Barbie. I don't know what it's called. He doesn't look real, but he's pretty young. He's 20 years old. So, and he was there with a family, and the family of like a lot of people, but they're also very beautiful. His father is very beautiful too. His mother is very beautiful too. They have a daughter, and she's very beautiful as well. I was like, you are. That's the right thing you're doing. Populate this earth with the beautiful people. Just populate that. So reproduce even more, please, because they. Like the genetics that they have inside the family is wild. They are rudely, like illegally. What you doing here? They are legally beautiful, like the whole entire family out there. And the fun thing is that so there is the situation when we all stand with these, like at nighttime, we all stand with those things that you light up, and they make those little fireworks, and we stand like this and making the music. And this family comes a little closer, and you know, and I'm greeting this family, and this family is like. And this family is like, because the woman does not speak the English very well, she asked this guy to translate, and he's like, we think you're very beautiful. I was like, no, that's what I think about you all. That was so weird and awkward. No, I didn't get his number, no. Why? Like, she just super, you know, that's it. I mean, why? There is no need for this. Why is this camera zooming out? It's trippy. It's not zooming, it's sliding in and out. So yeah, that was pretty much very nice. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait, did Oksana get some wedding action? No, mine though. No, that was no action on that wedding, for real. That was no action. There was no action at all. So it was just some super you know, calm wedding, unfortunately. Maybe they will let you be an honorary member of their beautiful family. Not that I know of. The camera view is changing itself, or you did it. I did it, kryptonite. I'm a strong person. Was there any like twerking dancing? No, unfortunately. There wasn't even a single person who's twerking. They were all just more likely, you know, moving like this. Both think they're beautiful, the basic to start a relationship. If everyone was beautiful, the only action was after the wedding with Oksana trying to find that guy on all the socials. Yo, speaking about that, this time I did not. No. Who do you think I am? Wait a second. I can let it go, you know, I can let it go still. Yes, Oksana got action. She admitted to kissing every guy there. No, in Portugal, in the Portuguese Portuguese people, they greet each other with a kiss. So it's like not a kiss on the cheek. So it's not your like cheek kissing. You're like you're more likely, you know, to your cheek like this on each other. So you don't really touch the lips. And so, and the bride, she was also kissing me, but she was actually kissing me in the cheeks. I was like, oh, that's savage. Thank you. So yes, and you greet like that everybody. And the thing about Portuguese people is that, how is it? So you can many times say goodbye to them. So I don't know what it is, but there is something with Portuguese people that you have to, so you greet like this, even with the person that you just met, for example. But when you start leaving, you also can do this again. And then after a time, the person decides to stay. And then you stay for longer, and then you're like, okay, I gotta go, and then you stay again for longer, and then you somehow like, and it's just like endless circles of that, you know, kissing the chick goodbye. Then it's with everyone. It's like with everyone. If somebody stays longer on an hour, then they greet again. Then they, then they say goodbye to each other again with this kiss. And then when somebody decides to stay somewhere else, talking to somebody else, and they're like, okay, I actually gotta go, and they again do this. It's funny. Except I talked to them a little IRL before you stuck online. Oh, I talked. I made that guy move. That guy was very shy, and I was like, come on, in the dance circle, and I taught him how to dance. So don't worry. A weird costume. It's funny. I kind of liked it because it's interesting. Why not? Did you catch the bouquet? Oh yeah, speaking about catching the bouquet. So there are a lot of people here, and they're like, you go there. You gotta go there. You gotta catch the bouquet. I'm like, okay. And I don't know why, but they put me right in the middle, right behind the bride, the girl who's like, throwing these flowers. And I was right behind her, and I don't know why they put me right behind her. I'm like, wait a second, I am in the wrong place. I'm not supposed to be here. What are you talking about? I'm not. And then I'm just standing here. They try to set you up. Yes, they were like, you've got to go there. You've got a bouquet. Oh, it is bouquet. Okay, thank you, Eldorco. Thank you. So yes, they wanted me to catch it, and then everybody was looking at me like, let's go. Not everybody, but like some people are like, let's go. You gotta catch it this time, like now. And she's throwing in. And she's throwing this bouquet, and it's landing right close to me, but I didn't even bother to cover out the person because so it fell on the ground, pretty much close to me, but fell on the ground anyway. and then she's like, oh, I gotta start it again. So they started again, and this time it landed on another person. Not a bad luck. That was not to me. That was the other girl. So why did I not catch that? It's because there was a girl on the right of me, and she tried to catch that, but the bouquet fell from her arms. And I didn't want it to pick it up from the ground anymore, and I didn't want it to fight her for that bouquet, because I don't give a shit, honestly. I mean, she's in her fucking age. She does need that more than I do. So yeah, and the thing is that I didn't catch that the last time, and I was like, woohoo! And the people were coming by and be like, you almost got that. It's so sad that you didn't. I'm like, it's not sad. Wait a minute, I'm 22. Look at this woman, they're almost 45. They urgently need that. They urgently need that. So, yeah, that was it, and it was a lot of fun though. So, the ground will get married soon. Do you think so? Adrenaline, that's so many like lame-os out here, honestly. So many. They want you to catch it because they already have a husband for you. I mean, I think that we should indeed do, I think if you need to give his DNA into the, sperm container into those, places so people can reproduce with this type of babies. At every wedding here, most of the people fake it and they miss it on purpose, wise people. Oh yeah, I didn't even try to catch that because, I mean, why? Why would I do this? Do they throw the gratter to the man? No, they didn't. Did you dance at this wedding? Yeah, many times. I was dancing a lot at that wedding, but that's pretty much all we've been doing. We've been doing only dancing, and that's it. And it's funny because there was not a single very drunk person at all. There was not a single like smashed person. I was like, that's not the wedding. On the wedding, you gotta get a shot. And like, go wild. So my expectations of wedding were a little different. I thought somebody gotta get smashed, then people will be like, stopping drama and shit. But it didn't happen. Thank you very much, Bill, for gifted sub for Captain. Mwah, thank you very much. What is the wedding without drunk people fighting? That's what I'm saying. There was not a single drunk person. Not a single drunk person. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? How is that even possible? How is that even a thing? I didn't get that, but whatever. I don't dance. I just stand around thinking about Roblox. Oh, that's... Oh, wait. I brought the bottle. Lots of young families. No. There are a very small amount of young people, like, in the range of There is something with my glasses. They are no more functioning properly, so I gotta tie them up again. But still, I need to put some type of glue on that, like epoxy glue or something, so it doesn't get in troubles. But still, hello Bucket, welcome. But still, what was I saying? It's because, I mean, usually the weddings are the parties, and the parties are getting drunk, but everybody else was driving the car back home. So that maybe that makes sense, because they were trying the... Anyway, your idea of weddings are crazy. Why would you pay a lot of money for an event where fights are breaking out? Not the fights, just like, not the fights. The idea of wedding is like, you know, like the people get drunk, absolutely somebody start doing something. Like for example, my brother had a wedding recently. On the 3rd of August, my brother had a wedding, and there was a lot of families, you know, like family from my father's side, family from my mother's side. And my grandmother got absolutely smashed. She drank so much, and she started, you know, and she kicked that animator on the ass. And that's very funny, because that's what make this wedding to remember, because everybody will remember that this grandmother hit the animator on the ass with a kick, you know, with a leg kick. No, with a leg kick. Not like super not hurtful or anything, but just it was funny anyway. So yes, that's a lot of fun when on the wedding there is at least a little bit of drama or somebody get very smashed, because that's what make it fun. When are you having a wedding? What? There was a guy on the chat who asked me when I'm having babies, and now you're asking when I'm having a wedding. Wait a minute, we're all starting from the 3rd level. How about the 1st? On a kick stream. How would dance at the wedding if I ever decide to join the stage? Carla, you are... Yes, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Exactly what's gonna happen. So, if I would have caught the bouquet, I would have married you to keep you from the embarrassment. Such a sacrifice. Oh, thank you. Time is ticking. That's like she said it 25 years ago. Yeah, but I'm 22. I still have like 3 years left. For good. So, people react differently to alcohol, so it would be wise to make the weddings non-alcoholic. Oi, come on! Come on, that's so boring! But the point is like, that somebody like, you know, start doing something weird. Here I am. We can have a coffee wedding, imagine. Coffee and orange juice wedding. No alcohol at wedding should be illegal. See, that's what I say. I feel like you would be a good female version of Harry Potter. I think J.K. Rowling would love you. You think? You think? As long as I'm not transgender, I think. 3 years is going to be 2 and 20 days. But you need to start at 23 to get married at 24 and have a baby at 25. No, the idea of 25, I can have a baby at 25 when I'm 25 and a half, for example. You know, the important part is to, you know, to kind of to withdraw the driver from the main carrier and plug that driver into my surface, right? At 25, it's okay. 9 months, it's fine. It could be 25 years and 9 months, that's fine. As long as it's plugged into 25 years, never mind. You never get my ideas. When you give birth young, you and your baby will live longer. That's no boring, no. You can drink after the wedding. After the wedding. No idea what you're talking about. Forget. I am reading an article that a 14-year-old boy have 2 kids. At 14 years old, oh my goodness, there was a situation when the girl 13 years old had already baby. The 13 years old had already baby. That was that time that that was all over the internet with that girl. Jeez. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's when it's for real. Your kid is going to be 7 years old when you're gonna be 20. Wow. My dears, wow. Though I'd like to say that the kid The kid himself had a lot of issues. The kid had not working arm. The kid had, I think something was wrong with the arm. So the arm was smaller than the kid and it was not functioning. So giving a birth at 30 is not the best decision. What is the most irritating thing your future husband has to deal with? Because I cannot plan things. And that's it. I mean, I can, but it's going to take a long time. So this is the most irritating, I think. So yes. I just got back and I don't know Ada and I'm scared. She's talking about what? Excuse me? I can barely schedule her daily life. Imagine planning life and complicated things like wedding and babies. Lots of shitty wet and screaming up all night. I would be honored to have a drunk coccyx start as fight with me at the wedding. Why would I start a fight with you at the wedding? You're not even female. Hi Lucas, welcome. You're on the front page by the way. Oh, am I? Oh, that's so sweet and at the same time so scary. You can even see actually that outside it's more or less yellowish outside. And the rooster coming by. It's a chicken, yeah. The chicken going by, but it's yellow because it's all absolutely everything now in the smoke here, so it's all smoked. Smoke weed every day. Where were you hiding past the days? In my basement. I was hiding myself. Next time maybe I will kidnap myself for a month, you know, and then I'm gonna come back and be like, my days, I got kidnapped, but thank God they gave me back. I think nappies is Australian for diapers. Ah, is it Australian way? My dear, Australian accent is the most complicated thing that exists on earth. For the first time, when I was watching a video with the guy, and he had a very weird accent, and I'm like, that's impossible to understand. What is he talking about? I thought that this is type of a guy from the UK, you know, from these specific places in the UK, but it ended up to be Australian. I was like, oh, that all makes sense now. That all makes sense. That all makes sense. I can easily do an Australian accent. No, it was Australian. The guy was from Australia. I was like, oh, that all makes sense now. I understand everything already, I think. So let me just get myself a little bit of water in this wonderful bottle that I have. Right there. Ta-da! The hydration, my dears. Today, I'm gonna finish that in the whole entire day. And it's 2 liters, by the way. 2 liters. So, Australia isn't even a real country. It's AI. Do you think, why is that? Why is that AI? Why do you think it is AI? A clean water, of course it is clean. It's from the store. Alexander, I don't know women in your family get drunk at weddings and start fighting like your grandma. No. No, of course not. Of course not. Gosh, I wish I had water. You don't have water. Tap water not safe to drink. No, not really. Not really. But I think that it's a possibility. But I don't like the taste of it, and it has a little bit of sand in it. But it is safe to drink because it goes from the ground. You know, it goes from these ground areas. Those kangaroos aren't real. It's human in costumes. What the fuck? I have seen the video with the kangaroo. I think everyone has seen that video with the kangaroo that is jumping across the so people made a fence in like 3 meters or something, and the kangaroo just jump over it without even a without even a bothering. The kangaroo just jump over it. I was like, well, imagine really how people suffer in Australia with all those kangaroos are just wandering around their backyard. Like you gotta be worried about the cats and dogs in your backyard, but kangaroos? Really? Kangaroos? Well, I know that in America somewhere they have deers, they have rabbits, foxes in the backyard, but kangaroos, that's something really tropical, something really different. So, hello, Pane. Oh, fuck off. Why is that? Those kangaroos. Wait, I read that. But why is that? It makes no sense. He said yo, and I said yo, and he said fuck off. Oh, damn it. Oh, these people are so complicated to communicate to. Honestly. Rivex, hello. Hello, I've got here some toilet paper just in case of emergencies, and right now the emergency is happening. He should have said, fuck off. He should have said, oh, dear you. Wait a minute, I have this bottle leaking a little bit, so I need to clean it. Fine. There. Now the table is clean and juicy. We're all ready to continue our wonderful excitement trip from the top to the bottom. We are ready to continue that. Let's go, my dears. Hello, I'm back again. I forgot what we were talking about at the beginning when the power went off, but I hope that we're all here now. Open the door in Australia. Get what by kangaroo? You're gay. Why am I gay? You are gay. You move, you gay. I'm not gay. A jabbed is a type of punch. Oh, I see. Oksana, why did you buy a new water bottle instead of cleaning the other one? Oksana, why is the table juicy? Because I had to clean it up. Kangaroos are very dangerous. They can disembowel you with claws. Oh. Is Yoda still alive? By the way, Banana Slice, hello there. I would like to say that Yoda is really suffering. I think the batteries are running out of power. So it doesn't make any more noises, and sometimes it gets stuck in the same position for a very long time. So I think that the batteries are running out and the baby Yoda soon gonna, die for good, unfortunately. But I need to put on the batteries in here, but I honestly don't know where you put the batteries. I really don't know where you put the batteries out here. Yes, I have no idea where you put the batteries. Or maybe you gotta charge that shit. Or maybe not, or maybe this is where you put the batteries. So here you go. You have to remove it with a screwdriver. With a screwdriver. Who do you think I am? To put. Oh, really? To actually put a different batteries, you gotta use a screwdriver for this shit. This is wild. Why would you even do this? This doesn't make no sense. So, have you ever seen Buff Kangaroo? Did you miss us the past 5 days? Not that I know of. No, honestly. I don't really have that missing his life. I'm gonna come back soon. Hey, kangaroos with their best weapon, a punch. They won't understand who's the boss. I've seen that. What if Chad can dress up as a Baby Yoda and sit on your desk once the battery runs out? That would be awesome. I'd like to have somebody who looks like a Baby Yoda and who can move, for example. They put the screwdriver in his ass. That's crazy. Actually on his feet, but still. How much was that Yoda? It was a gift, so I don't really know how much that was, but I think it's pretty pricey. I think it's more or less about like €50 for this, or like not €50, it depends where you're buying it, but this is made out of silicone, and it's so nice to kind of jiggle with this, to play with this a little bit. It's so cute. I think, I don't know. Oh, oh, I like to squeeze his ear. What's up, mate? What's up, John? Here it is. Guys, I forgot what I was going to say, but I think I pretty much said everything that happened in the past a couple of days for me. Wait, I'm about to sneeze. That is a lot of smoke out there, by the way. Oh my god, this is the point when opening the window for fresh wind is not an option. Oh my god, sneezed and then yawned at the same time. Not enough oxygen in this house. It's the point of this. This is the time of the year when opening your window for getting a fresh air is not going to work. So to only get a fresh air, you gotta go somewhere far away, like to the beach, for example. This is the way, to the beach, only to the beach. To get the fresh air from the ocean, to breathe in not just the fumes, the toxic fumes from the fires, but also the fresh wind from the New York, for example. I actually think that a person who might sneeze in New York, it hypothetically can, with the wind, end up here. There's bacteria in theory, in verified theory. I hope you're. I think you're not feeling well. How is the day treating with you? Everything is fine, John Miller. But I am feeling well, but just to have the snorts, and that's pretty much normal. I have that more or less often. So I thought about you today when I flew past Russia. How could you flee past Russia? This is not possible. Is the backpack on the same level of cuteness, or Dr. Martens choose to be all the time in the background? The backpack is nice, but I just didn't wear that anywhere yet. I didn't really go anywhere yet with the backpacks yet. I was just bringing my Dr. Martens bag with me to the wedding, but that's it. So clumsy, hear me. Why? Fire won't reach you, right? There's some patch without dried around your place without dried who? But the fires might touch me, but at the same time, yes, as I live next to the forest, and the whole entire area right here is more or less next to the forests, and that's why the fire was close. It was like on the near mountain next to me, so there is a micro chance that it might reach, but only if the fire starts somewhere here. If the fire will start somewhere here, oh, it's absolute death, because I have forest right there. Like if you're looking right now outside, you're looking right now on the big forest. So I think that's possible, but it's not happening. Not now. Not anytime soon, I hope. But still, I will be able to. I think I will be able to have a time to evacuate. I was actually thinking about how would I evacuate and the plan about the evacuation, because it's not like you are waking up and the fire is already close to you. Like people tell you, and the fighters tell you that the fire gets close to you, so you pretty much have time to pack up your shit and leave the house and evacuate. But still, people know that it happens, and like you can see the fire comes to you closer. It doesn't happen in a matter of seconds. So I was thinking about that the other day, and I'll probably call up the machine and just ask to, I call up some type of van, and I would withdraw, put every pricey thing from my house in that machine, and then try to save as much as I can, and then leave. And I mean, I would try to fight that fire, but it's impossible. So your streamer name has changed to Clumsy. Rag, I have no idea what you're talking about, not gonna lie. I don't know what you're talking about. If you check the weather, is there rain soon? I don't know actually. Is there a safe route out? I don't know. I think so. There are safe road is the one that are in the forests, the roads that they make against the fires. It will go better and better from now on, I hope. Oh yes, it is. It was just worse than the Monday. So, Noxana, what are your plans if it comes? It's not gonna come anytime soon. No, it's not gonna come in this year or in this time, because it was so it's actually it's not really possible to happen right there in this forest, because it's close to people more or less, and I think that people will be able to put that down. But I've been thinking about that, and I thought that I'm gonna get a van and just put everything in a van that I need and that I really love. Prepare a bag. No, I'm not gonna prepare a bag. Oh, shut up! What do chickens eat that might be toxic? How is a fire even happening given how much it fucking rains here? It's not. It was not raining for a very long time. For a month, maybe it was not raining at all. It wasn't a single rain in a very long time, and the weather was like 36 or 37. So, yeah, I wouldn't say so. You have 1 minute to take your stuff from this room. What's your priority would be? I would take the PC because it's the most expensive one apparently. Why would I take out something else? I would take the PC and the Dr. Martens. Everything that worth the value I would take away, of course. I think that's usually how it is. Well, right now it's 27, but still it's death outside. Having a pet rooster must be stressful. That's not mine. That's what I hate. That's what I hate the most, actually. That it's not my rooster, and they're always chilling next to my windows. And I was thinking about maybe I should ask landlord to put those roosters fucking away, because these roosters that live next to me, that live next to my house, they have their own house. And I was thinking maybe I can ask landlord to make the fence for them to not get on my territory, because this is my territory, the one that I rent. This is my house and my territory, and I don't want this motherfuckers around my house. I don't want them to make noises. I don't want them to run around out here and just destroy my wonderful telling the story. So, I'm not joking. Look, your name on my following list literally says clumsy. I didn't change any nicknames. No, I didn't change anything. I feel like friend chicken today. Really, any content today? This is the content. When did you change? I didn't change the nickname. Wait, what? I'm coxing. So, I don't live in the farm, no, but so it's a gated area, and this gated area has those roosters and chicken and ducks. So, Rooster is still angry about his dead child on the sidewalk. Oh, that's savage. That's savage. Oksana, what would you do if you lost everything? My extra room is always open for you. Well, I hope that it never happened, but I guess I would not do anything. I would just rent another like place or anything. I would just find another place and then just start my life over again. There's nothing else I could do. Put on the wish list all things that I've had before. Imagine. If fire reaches you, scream at it. It's powerful enough to distinguish it. I thought about that. I thought about next time I will use my superpowers and I'll be like, stop the fire, like this, and do all those movements from the Naruto. I didn't watch Naruto, so I don't live in the farm. No, it just in the gated area they have chicken and roosters. My landlord, and I'm forced to live with them, unfortunately. This rooster doesn't give a shit. He's right next to your door mocking you. Yeah, this bastard is right under my window right here that I have. The only window that I have, and he's the only place there. And I'm thinking about maybe I should ask my landlord to gate them away, to like separate them from me, put a fence. So, because I can't live with this. I really can't live with this. They're so annoying. They're so loud and annoying, honestly. That's what I was saying to the rooster this morning. Shut the fuck up. Got this damn rooster's here. My dears, having a chicken, I'm actually curious, my dears. If I'm not mistaken, you don't need a rooster for the egg to come out. You don't need a rooster. Why would you even bother to have a rooster then? Why don't you just get them for meat, for example, like kill them for meat and then just eat them and that's it. You don't need the roosters. They're just here for make noises. That makes no sense. You don't need them. Really, you don't need them. That's it. For his PP. Fertilize them, but they don't need to fertilize them. They're using it for they need to fertilize them only if they're eating them. But they're not eating them. They're already like 20 little chicken running around and so many different chicken running around. They don't need to fertilize them. They don't need to. They just can literally just eat eggs. Eggs is no different if it's fertilized or it's not fertilized, so I think. You won't build a cage. But why not? Like, for example, the fun thing is that for my... It's funny that you say that, because for my neighbors, he did. He built a cage for them. He built a cage for them, not a cage, a fence. I wouldn't want him to build a fence. A cage, just a fence away from my house so they don't get into my territory, and that's it. Because it's exactly what he did with my neighbors. And if he did this with neighbors, why not for me? Because I don't want to have them. So... yeah, your landlord is watching your daily chicken battles at his source of a daily comedy. I hate them, not gonna lie. I also hate the dogs of my new neighbors. They always bark at me, but the barks of the dogs are so stupid that they do this. This is how the dog is barking of my neighbors. This is exactly how the dog is barking. Exactly. You see this? You saw that, right? You saw that. You saw that. You saw that right here on and out there. Do you saw that? That was that black chicken who laid an egg in my clothes. And which egg I destroyed. The exactly chicken who laid an egg inside my clothes. You know? He want to watch you suffer. What a bastard. Why do you have that kicked up when you at the end of the message? Buy chicken wings, go outside and eat in front of them. They will shut up. Carla, we've been through this already. Chicken wings, I'm afraid that the roosters and the chicken, they would ask me to give it to them. There was one time that I fed them the chicken and they ate that like best, so I wouldn't say so. I've never seen a person getting bullied by chickens. I'm literally getting bullied by chickens, you can't even imagine. And I'm not even getting free eggs from all that suffers. I'm not even getting a free eggs from all these suffers, please. So, easy to fence off or big area. It is easy to fence off, yeah, very easy. You need the chicken camera, monetize your misery. The chicken cameras. I also hate my neighbor's dogs. The neighbor's dogs are so dumb. And each time when I go outside, when I go to my laundry machine or I go anywhere, they start this. But they don't do this like ruff, ruff, ruff. They're like literally the same exactly noise. The same. I'm like, bro, what? And they start saying the same in answer. I'm just standing like an absolute weirdo and to this dog that is in front of me in the fence, and I'm like, and the dog is like, and I'm like, I fucking hate every piss of animal that makes so many noises. I can't stand it. Honestly, those dogs, they just never stop barking on me. When I go outside, how big are the dogs? They're very small. They're very small. So, so yeah, but yeah. You actually gave them chickens. To chickens. Oh yes, I did. That chicken is my hero. A heap hooray for chickens. I don't think so. So what? It's all blurry. I was just a little shadow that of the roosters and chicken running around. Nobody barks better than I show speed. You think? You should bark back at them, it works. I always bark back at them, but it never stops them from barking. They got confused though. They're like, wait, what? And I just start barking even louder. I think that my neighbors think that I'm weird, but I don't care. They have 7 cats, so this is who weird actually. So, you renewed the contract too soon, Oksana. You are not forced to stand this for another year. I already renewed the contract. And I also renewed the contract in my gym. 24/7 Rooster live stream, 10 out of 10 content. They always bully each other. I don't know why, but this rooster is such an aggressive abuser for those chicken. The rooster always hit them. He always hit them. He always jump on them and start, you know, pulling their hat to the ground to like hit it on the ground. I'm like, that's unhealthy. I mean, if I would have those, I would definitely put this rooster somewhere in the, you know, in the cage. That dude is super abusive to other chicken, not gonna lie. So, can chicken come in and lay an egg on your floor? No, it's a web here, so they cannot enter. You can bark and growl at me, Oksana, I won't judge you. This barking at somebody, that's so weird, actually. That's so weird, but not bad. Did you sign up for that class? For the class of Portuguese? Wait, the rooster again. But this is already, wait, it's a different rooster. This is like a loser rooster, a beta rooster, not an alpha. Alpha, Jesus Christ, my dears. I found, by the way, my dears, for your information, I found another mini drama short series. Would you like me to send you a link to you to watch later? Toxic mental breakdown. I wouldn't say that it's mental breakdown. If I'd have mental breakdown, then no, why not? But that's so much fun though. Is it cringe? Very. Alright, mate. Do you want to see it? Just share a link. Okay, I'm gonna share a link with you, my dears. This is what I saw in my advertisement. This is what I saw in my advertisement, and I don't even know. Wait a minute. I might not even have the link saved anymore. I need to find that somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. This is so funny. Okay, so I found that when I was watching the stories, like few stories on Instagram, there was an advertisement again of another short reel and short drama, and I'm gonna send it to you. Wait, I'm sending it to you. Okay, this is such a comedy for real. You gave them names too. That's adorable. Are you really? Kick will ban you if you watch a movie or a series. Oh, we're not watching a series on stream, sweetie. I've never done that. I'm gonna send a link so you're gonna watch yourself. Simple as that. Alright, I'm gonna... This is very funny, I swear to God. My dears, if you wanna... I mean, I'm not gonna pay for that shit. But anyway, if this is what it takes to start the movie night again, then so be it. Now, I'm gonna I'm sending it here, and I'm sending it here as well. And I'm... Oh, I didn't send it here. And I'm sending it on Kick as well. Check it out. But just if you're ever wondering of what to watch, you gotta watch this. This is so cringe, I swear to God. I already discussed that with a few people, so I think that you've gotta watch that, my dears. You've gotta watch that. This is so cringe and so dumb, but it's so funny at the same time. It's so funny, so cringe, indeed. I don't know how they got the teacher in here and how they got this student that looks 25 or 30 years old, but whatever. Whatever. Samir, hello. Let's something do like that, guys. I mean, what is the type of question? Don't give food. Your brain will root like Sunnis. Oh Jesus! It's error. It's not working. It gives me an error. Who? What does it mean? It gives you error. I see that. I click on that link and that click is working. Wait, what? Why is it giving you errors? I like your canoe stream. Oh, that was kayak, but thank you very much. That was a very long time ago. I need to repeat that. Go outside in the... But actually, if we're gonna be outside at this time, in the places where we were swimming last time with the IRL, I think we will be able to see the helicopters picking up the water from the ground, and that's the content. That's the real content, I think. How can you talk so much? I'm a streamer, sweetie. I'm a just chatting streamer. I've been built for that shit. I came out of my mom's hole and I was like, whoa. Here I am. Made this natural color of your eyes, or you put lenses. It's the natural color of my eyes. Hi, I'm new. Hi, fan. Welcome. Only works on infected computers. Really? Oh, that's actually not working for you. Maybe because of where you are. Maybe it's just on only like where people are, like depending on the country. So they don't show that in America because it's gonna be illegal in America or something. Why football players run so much? Yeah, exactly. Hi, Coxic. Hello, Hakai TV. What are you doing? What are your streams? That sounds like a hentai TV. Oh, that would be funny. I mean, not gonna lie, I would watch. One time there was a time when I played a hentai game. That was an absolutely must play. Did you hurt your lips, or is that a lipstick? I hurt my lips when I was falling from the skies. No, I do video games. What type of video games do you play? If you don't mind me asking, I'm actually quite curious. Do you know what? Because I have the new LED light on the back and it's very fancy, it means you're a talking thing. I am. Look at this. So, do you know that I have lights in the background, and I also put a battleground. Oh, I see. Wait, I'm trying to understand which way. Oh yeah, this way. So this way you can see my mirror, right? So look at the mirror, everyone, and look what I can do, because I put on the new LED light on the back. This LED light is so fancy that you're able to change the colors specifically on the parts. It's the same LED, so the LED goes from the mirror like that on the top of the mirror, then it goes there, and it goes all the way here. So it's the same LED light. So let me just try to... what is that? This here probably. Yes, let me just try to see if I will be able to change the color on here. Oh yeah, look at this! I changed the color. Oh my goodness, this is so fancy. I changed the color right on my Oh wait, here it's not what I wanted to do. Wait, it's complicated because this is for smart people only. It's not just for me. Wait, which is this color? Oh wait, that's so fucked up. I messed everything. So see, I can change just the pieces of it. The specific pieces of that LED light I can change. It's the same exactly LED light, but I can change that differently. But I want to come back how it was before, because I think I'm a little bit. Oh god damn it, God bless my soul. I'm lost. I have no idea how to fix this already. I'll fix it after the stream, because right now I don't understand how do I wait, maybe they save to my colors. Confirm. Wait, I don't understand, my dears. I think I'm screwed. Confirm. I think I saved to my course. This is the one that I need. Wait, just give me a sec. I'm having some. Look at the LED light on the back. Is it changed? Yeah. Woohoo! Nice. So this is what I'm having actually. Who designed your panels? Which panels? But anyway, this is absolutely wonderful. You should let us change the color with the beats. I don't know how it works, honestly. I don't know if that's possible. But that thing, it's this LED light is very expensive. This LED light is like for absolutely rich people, I think, because it's a really pricey one. The Trish babe, hello. Thanks, buddy. But she can't do it at the same time as Kick. She can and is. Oh no, but yes, I am. You can toggle off your KCIP if you didn't know that. When you start the stream, there is a thing that comes out, and you can toggle it off, and then you can multi-stream and do whatever you want. So right now, I don't think that honestly KCIP is going to make sense for me to do, because I don't have a lot of people out there, and it's absolutely nobody out here. So. What camera is this? Oh my god, so cool, so good. Rain chat camera comment, and you're gonna see that if that working. I don't know if the Botrix is working still. What changed? Looks the same. It's actually pretty much very bright. I need to put down the color of that. I wish a streamer that has lights in the back and you can change the color using channel points. That's cool. Hello, Mohammed. Hi there. How are you? How is your day going? Where else do you stream besides Kick? On Twitch, on YouTube, and on Trovo as well at the same time. So, can somebody delete that message of that Sammy? Probably a difficult and a real deal scammer. Scammers. Scammers. They took KCP from me. Someone bot attacked me. Oh, I always toggle it off. I used that one time when I had KCP celebration, but I always toggle it off because it's, I mean, well, yes, so I always toggle it off. So, what's over media? That's, you can have whatever you have for any type of capture card. It's a capture card that I use, but you don't need that. If you, I mean, it depends which capture card you're having, so. With how many people are asking my camera, I'm sure that every single person is going to have the same exact camera that I have. I need to have the link, you know, on the Amazon to people to buy that from Amazon and to me to get money from that purchase. I watch a streamer that has, wait, I read that. If you can change the color from your computer, then someone could write a software to do it from Twitch. Oh, nah, I mean, it's I don't think I'm able to change it from the computer, but I'm able to change it from my phone though. But I'm not sure if I can change that from my computer yet. Maybe there is a program for the PC as well. How long does the battery last of the camera? Oh well, that's endless. It has the endless charging of the camera, so it never ends. It's from the, it's like the battery is connected to the power and the power socket, I guess, and it's never ending. It's endless. I can stream non-stop. So BTG Gaming, do you see, like, there are so many people who get in my streams, the streamers, and asking which camera I'm using, which is, this is literally one of the most affordable cameras. They're so cheap. They're so cheap. But I'm glad that people are asking this. I'm very glad. I'm very glad. And it's so simple. I think that everybody will be able to have that. You can branch out camera comment to see what camera I'm using. How long did it take for your voice to be able to keep talking for 3 hours straight? Or were you able to do this in streaming since the beginning? Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. I was. No, listen. That's not only that that thing that. That comes with it's just something that I had. I never actually lost my voice ever in my life. There was not a single time when I lost my vocals. Not a single time in my life. Not a single time in my life. Can you imagine this? And at the same time, I want to try that because I'm curious how it sounds like and how it would sound like and what disasters I'm gonna face. I want to have that experience and memorize that to never want it again. To appreciate my vocals, to never scream out loud. But that wasn't, for example, when I went to the wedding, they never had the songs that I liked. They never turned on the Fred again. There was just Brazilian and Portuguese songs. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know a single one. There was one There was one. What's this? Na, 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 na. This one. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but it's very popular. You look sweet. Thank you for your time. Heading to the gym. See you next stream. Oh yeah, I went to the gym yesterday. What are you training today? Macarena. Yeah, that's true. Macarena. That's it. And then I think it's on every wedding. Absolutely, every wedding has Macarena playing on it, and if the wedding respects itself, it has Macarena. Legs. You're training legs. Oh, I had legs yesterday. I had legs yesterday. I hope you're gonna have a great workout and that you will be suffering on the next day. No pain, no gain. Remember, brother, have fun in the gym. I don't know why, but I got started getting a lot of recommendation of people who are having a very bad time in the gym. For example, I think it's the streamers. I always see how somebody cannot pull. They're doing the push-ups, whatever those things are. I have no idea. The bench press, and I don't know why, but right now at this specific moment, I've seen recently, like it started recently that I get a lot of recommendations with people who are having a very unlucky moment when the bar that they are pulling it lands on their chest and then on their neck and start choking them. And I was like, and honestly, my dears, I don't understand why I'm the target of those videos, and I don't want to see them, and I don't want to see any type of gym accidents because I go to the gym and I don't want to imagine that. But still, you mean the next 3 days have slow recovery time? 3 days? Oh Jesus, you're good luck to you. Oh my goodness. 3 days. I don't know if the slow recovery that's good or not, but you can drink some different type of I think you can I think there is some type of like extra that you can drink, like pills or something that can recover your muscles faster. But if you really need 3 days to recover, that's wild. Oksana talked non-stop in high school. That's why she ended up in so many fights. That's true. Cannot hold my mouth behind my tongue behind my mouth, behind my lips. I see you still haven't requested your free sub for Stream Elements. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What's cheap for you is not cheap for everyone. How much money are we talking about? It's cheap compared to the other cameras. The other cameras, they go to 1,000, but this one, for example, you can buy like the body of one about for 250 euro. And 250 euro for the body of the camera, that's cheap. That's cheap as fuck. I mean, it's like, buying a car for 1,000. Buying a car for 1,000, that's cheap as fuck. But I bought that by hands, from hands, so Oksana has KCP, but doesn't use it because the super rich and Russian oligarch. That's true. That's true. That's true. What planet is this beauty from? I'm from here, from Earth. What is the what the fuck? The camera is moving. What is this? So sorry, that's a slider. And the slider, it goes up and down, up and down. So, did you ever see the Eddie Howe a whole dead leaf world record video? No, I'm not researching for that. Have you seen that? I mean, why would I research for that? Why would I research for the Eddie's whole deadlift world record video? Why would I? Who this? Hello, Johnny. It's me. So, no, I mean, honestly, I think that any type of sport that goes into professional level, that's absolutely no, because it's first very traumatizing. It's dangerous. It has a lot of risks, and any type of sports that require weights or require, for example, even the people who are running, even the athletes who are running, they have a lot of health issues with their feet, knees, and all that. Jesus. And when the sport is fun, it's healthy until it turns into the professional sport. As long as it's not a professional sport, it's okay. But as soon as it turns into professional sport, when the person becomes like, like a real professional, does these heavy super weights, then it turns into an absolute horror and can lead to a very bad consequences of like one single small mini mistake. That was crazy. I thought his head was going to explode. I'm not gonna watch that. I never watch videos like this because it's scary. I saw one time a video how the person was deadlifting. For those who don't know, deadlift is when you pull the bar from the ground and to the top like this. Like you put to the top like this. And the person threw up. I was like, that is gross. It's so embarrassing and gross. Just a new wave of devices explosion in thousands of what? walkie-talkie and personal radios are detonating or get stuck like a frog under heavy weight. Yes, Instagram is trolling you. Oksana can do 21 push-ups. That's the target you have to be to consider yourself a professional athlete. Ew, yeah. I saw a very interesting comment. A very interesting comment from a guy. A guy sending a photograph of the AirPods that you can see AirPods on the map, and he's like, I want that option that people do that you can explode those AirPods. So like, you know, you have the app for the AirPods and you can see where they are, but when somebody steal them and put them in their ears and somebody steal them and you can just detonate that. Oh, that's cool. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, that's a great idea. Imagine if your phone getting stolen. Detonate that shit. And it's actually very pretty, it's smart idea to have that detonator inside your phone. Why? I think that in the future they really should consider that idea of a detonator in the phones, because like if you're saving some very important information inside your phone, you click one button and detonate that shit for good, and then nobody's gonna see that. So what's your Instagram? It's Koksik1, QOQSIK1. That's what it is. So if you want to justice, I mean, that's what it should be. But the thing with the earphones, that's way funnier, because if you detonate the phone, nothing really bad might happen, but if you detonate the earphones, then you will be blind. Oh wait, the death. They have the baddest self-destruct already, but not a bomb. But like a self-destruct. But for example, the PCs, on the PCs, it's already been there for years, for decades. Actually, it was there for decades. The PCs, when they have their, I think the drive, right? The drive. Wait, give me a second. What was I talking about? So the PCs, the drivers, with not the drivers. What are they called? The extra space areas, which keep all the information from the PC. You can detonate them. And it's not lie, and you can actually destroy them. There is self-destroying PCs. So there are so many people who are working as a, you know, the hacker, the ITs and everything that need something for that, and they have on one of their pieces of the PC, they have a thing that destroys the PC, like, I don't know, or it puts a liquid, or it does something else. But when I don't know what you got to do for it to happen, but it starts like spreading the liquid or something onto the PC, and then it's not possible to read what was on the PC anymore. Not possible to hack it because there is nothing to hack. That's cool. That's cool. So Maddie, hello there, welcome back to Trovo. Hello, best. I've been on a, you know. Oh, you like this shirt? Yes, I do. Why is that question? Why is that question? It was worse than throwing up. He went totally red, blood from the nose and eyes, then passed out on the weight. 500 kilograms is crazy weight, not even a human weight. Jesus, I don't want to. Why are you telling me that? I don't want to know it. I don't want to know it. This is so scary. You can't tell me that he was all red, the blood from nose and eyes, and I'm 500 kilograms. You can't tell me that. I'm having the picture from my head, and it's impossible to remove it. Okay, Hakaya, got it. Yes, the hard drives, exactly. But PC needs exploding to people not see what it is. I'm saying that you can also erase your iPhone remotely if someone steals it. Can you? Oh, that's cool. Can you? And I didn't know that. I'm from Egypt and I like your vibe. Thank you, Matt D. Thank you. But and I do like that shirt a lot. I've been wearing that for a good amount of times. And it's still here now with a single. But you know what? The thing about this shirt is that it has those, you know, like old effect. And when the you see here some broken things, and it's old effect, but it's not real though. And it's just the old effect, and it looks old. And I think whenever it is actually gonna be old, it's not gonna look any different. So this shirt is sick. Yeah, I like that shirt because of the material it's made of. I think it's cotton, but I'm not sure. I'm not like 100% sure about that. So yes, it's in the Find My Phone app. Really? Oh, that's so much fun. I'll need to install that. 100% organic cotton. I think so. I think so. They need to keep explosive out of any usable devices. Forget what? What? What if it was a sex toy? How can you trust buying any phone or device again? I mean, I think if in the future, for example, you might have an option about that. You might have an option to have a phone that might explode if you ask it to explode. Just for the future purposes. But at the same time, with the AI around, the AI might just detonate your phone immediately. So it's not the best idea. Yeah, that's not the best idea, maybe, to have a detonator inside your phone. So, like, when somebody steals that, to delete all the information from the phone, all the photos, everything gonna be destroyed. But at the same time, if you would be able to do this, you know, to do this online, so I'm sure that if AI will overtake the world, it's going to. So, good luck bringing that phone on the plane. There was so many, you can't even imagine. When I was flying from, I don't know where, I forgot where I was flying from. I think I was flying from, like, where was I? I don't know, somewhere I was flying. I think I was going from Budapest to Portugal, and they were checking a lot of my devices, because I had a lot of devices for charges, power banks, and they took my backpack out, and they started opening the backpack and see what's inside the backpack completely. They started doing tests on the powder, I think, or whatever that test is, because they thought that it might be the you know, the bomb. I was just looking at it like, oh yeah, hell yeah. And I was thinking about, thank God that I didn't put any of my panties inside that bag. Thank fucking God. But at the same time, guy was hella cute, so maybe that's a lose for me. Imagine how awkward that would be if he would open. He just opened the backpack himself and started watching, and then the top there was a lot of books. And I thought about, imagine if that would be my panties. I mean, how would he react? That would be just, that honestly is a comedy, and I would pay a lot of money to see that, how he would react. So, or your satisfier. Both of those things might be a thing. No, when I was in Turkey, it was way worse. In Turkey, everything was checked. You got to put out everything, and you got to, like, it's weird that in different countries it's different. For example, when you're going to one European country, they ask you to remove everything from your backpack. You remove all the liquids, remove all the power banks, all the electronics got to be in the tray by themselves. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. And then you're going to another European country and they don't care. They're like, you don't need to take out anything from your backpack. But then it was interesting. It was wild. At the same exactly place when they were checking my backpack, they also, when I wanted to pass through, they asked me to take off my Converse. And I'm like, bro, what? The Converse? You cannot hide anything inside the Converse. What are you talking about? They asked me to take off the Converse, and then they just and they were looking at me. They're like, I was like, yo, do I look fucking suspicious here or what? Bro, what? Do I look suspicious to you? That was weird. That was very weird, honestly. I didn't expect that. Cause, I mean, out of all people, me, it was a woman. Yeah, that was a very old woman. I felt some kind of weight just now. Stop cursing God, he's not his fault. That wanted to feel. Now, that was a woman, but still, it was weird because they asked me to take off Converse, and they were really sus about me. They were really sus about me, and I haven't done a single sus thing. So, I don't know. That was just weird. They're targeting having an issue. They're targeting actually having an issue. Could it worse than panties in there? I mean, if they would ask me to go into the room and show them if I have something in my bad hole, then oh, that would be hilarious. I wonder why they did it, because it doesn't sure look like a trustworthy person. That's what I'm saying. What does that smell? Please keep your Converse on. No, they asked me to actually take off my Converse to put that in. They know that usually they ask for take off the boots, but not the Converse. Converse is the only shoes that has the, like, the smallest amount of how's that? This thick of the, what was that called? I forgot. Of the slide. no idea, but whatever. What did I just witness? The broken out, the bags of society. They think I am suspicious, but like looking at others like nothing. So where were you? I don't remember what country that was, honestly, but I think it was Budapest, but I'm not sure. So how can I get unbanned from Disney World? I have no idea. I've never been there. I can't even tell. How can you get unbanned? How is it to be in the Disney World? Is that good? Seoul, yes, Seoul. Probably not the shoes of choice for the terrorists. I mean, I don't know why they decided that I'm the bad guy. I don't know why they decided it, but still. It's totally random who they target for dip search. I think a computer decides it. A computer decides who to target? Oh, not them. Oh, okay, that will make sense then. But it was weird because this place had all possible security things. So you would have to walk to the machine that gives the X-ray to your body to see if you're not carrying anything inside your body somehow. That was an absolute horror. In general, going to the planes is absolute horror, especially. And I think that right now everything with planes is it's like all these security things that you're not able to do. And also, why on the plane there are so many steward women? Why are there so many of them? They're so super fucking useless. I'm telling you, I had a flight from Budapest to Porto, and no, from Budapest from Porto. That was from where? From where? Oh wait, well, I had a flight, and it was the worst flight ever, not gonna lie. Or it was from Porto to somewhere, to Serbia. That was the worst flight ever. I'm honestly, each time when I'm on the planes, I understand that they don't need those women. They can just literally use the AI. Like, they can use an AI or the screens, for example. And my dears, honestly, in all those crazy situations, I'm sure that the people who are like in the pilot cabins, they can handle themselves that thing, right? They can just tell everybody to calm down, but if they don't calm down, that's that's death already. What would you bother? If you're falling from the skies on the big plane, you're dead already. So why would you bother? But still, at the same time, I don't understand. I don't really understand why they need those women. There are like 5 women on the board. 5 women on the board. This is absolutely useless. They don't do anything. I called them 5 times and they never come to me. And I said, can I buy water, please? They're okay. We're gonna come to you soon. And I said that 5 times and nobody of them come. They're fucking useless. The only thing they do is they speak, oh my god, now the boarding complete. Why? AI cannot do this. To serve the food. It's enough. Okay, two women is enough. Two men. Like, for example, like, you know, they have those, you know, on the board, they have a lot of people. They have like 10 people out there. Like the people who are the pilots, the other things, and then other things as well. So why don't they just get like a few of them and as minimum as possible? They don't need, and they also, I never understood, my dears. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. But each time when I'm on the plane, why do I have to appreciate that girl that be like, welcome to do the flight, but why should I enjoy that? Who even give them the microphone? Why, after so long, they just can't record that? Why can't they record that? Because while that woman stand and tell something that no one fucking understand, even in their own language, no one understand. Why is she here? What? Just bring food. That's it. Just, you know, don't do anything else. Don't make noises. Don't you know air stewardess is just an eye candy? I mean, if that's an eye candy, then I'm disappointed in the world. Hello, beautiful. Hello there. Asana, you would be a great flight attendant. So bossy. I mean, this is really useless. They shouldn't be there, I think. Who else is watching this live? Unknown me. A few more people, I think. There's like 3 more person. In the USA, they make everyone take off shoes unless you have TCA pre-check. Well, take off shoes. Really? Yo, oh my god, I will post the funny comedian video about the airport, check later. I had 2 full meals on my flight today. Oh, that's a lucky thing. I'm going to have a meal after the stream and I'm kind of excited about that. Haven't had that in a while. Ben, hello, how are you? Welcome in. So yeah, I think that steward women are absolutely useless and they should not talk. And even if they are on the board, for example, even as an eye candy, they shouldn't talk. Or they should talk at least not that fast. Because every time when they're on board, they're talking like this. It's like they barely can pronounce words. I mean, even in my language, even in any languages, nobody can understand what they're saying. So, Chinese buffet meal. Oh no, the Ukrainian even brought me food. Yeah, bless Ukrainians. Stick reality, hello. What language was that? And nobody knows. So, just the steward, just say something. She really locked onto this topic. No, that's it pretty much. So, how are you doing? My name is Lonely. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How's your date going? I don't have a boyfriend. Why'd you ask that question? Why? They need to make sure you sit back is returned, so it's upright position. I mean, my dears, I honestly, I think that there should be this way of teaching people. So the security check, you show them that you gotta put the security check. And when you buy a flight ticket, you gotta agree with the fact that if you don't put the seatbelt on, it's your damn fault. It's not the fault of the plane. And then when there is a turbulence, I'm telling you, when the first news are gonna happen, like that new with the race with a flight from where to London or from London somewhere, when they had a huge turbulence and a lot of people get injured. After that, a lot of people have been start using the seat belts. A lot of people start using the seat belt a lot. Even what do you mean? Even I start using the seat belt after thinking about that turbulence that happened in the plane, because they had an example of what can happen. And I mean, they don't really need to walk around like just if people are they gotta be in charge of their own security themselves, because if they have the seat belts, they gotta put on the seat belts themselves, and that's it. They don't need to walk around and look at everybody. Just give them one time the good shake, and then they're gonna put all the time the seat belts, just like that. Oksana, are you going to start a new career as a flight attendant? Absolutely not. I hate flights. I think it's the worst thing that exists. I hate flights. I don't like that at all. So, you know, yeah. How can be traveler like you? I'm not a traveler. Where is Hunter to say that you can simply avoid all this frustration if you just don't travel? That's a good idea, actually. That's a good idea. To not travel is a good idea, but travel around, for example, in the hikings, that's something that might probably worth it. But they can also endure other people as they bounce around the plane. Well, that's a good point. I don't know what to say about that good point. If they're gonna injure other people, then damn it, bounce around the plane. Oh, that's funny. That sounds interesting. If you didn't stream, what would be your ideal job? Surprisingly, something that doesn't make me communicate with people. The ideal job is being the landlord. That's it. Because, you know, usually how it is. Usually the landlords, they don't do this face to face. They usually do this through the, agent. And the agent does all the job. And you don't need to worry about anything. You just have a contract that absolutely saves your house from everything. And then you just get money, and that's it. You're living the best fucking life ever. People who are having a job as a landlord, when they're having a land and they rent it, and they give it for rent, those people are fucking the absolutely happiest bastards exist. So, ideal job, passive income. Of course, passive income, that's the best job exists. As long as you need to, as long as you can. In general, job is a absolute death. Job, that's real death. That's complete death. It's no happiness. It's just death. Especially if you need to work in the in the club of people with some typical people who you hate, for example, like in the offices. You gotta work with them because you're colleagues, right? It's death. Depends on who their tenants are. I mean, if the tenants are like me, then it's all good. That's not ideal. A lot of people don't pay 10% for the property management. Some tenants are crazy. They think landlords are therapists. I don't think it happens with everybody. But for example, like just like me, I'm sure there are so many people like me, and I'm good. Or like my neighbors. All of my neighbors are very good. There are sometimes bad people, but I think that you're not gonna deal with this as long as you have as long as you make it onto the agent, So you don't give a shit, honestly. How it is in Russia? In Russia, you can have you just give your apartment to the agent. They take the percent, but they take all the responsibilities. They take all the shit on themselves. Perfect. Yes. So that's it. Being a landlord is not a job. Well, but that's it. This is what I would like to have. Being a landlord, have a land. Anything. I mean, I would like to have anything that just to let me to do whatever I want to do, right? To do as much as I want, whatever I want to do. But that's not gonna happen because it's a super ideal world, and it's you know, I know where I'm leaving, so it's okay. Hello, oh, hello. Being a landlord. Wait, stand up, please. Please stand up. Hello, where have you been? Smart, I've been having a great time. Where have you been? That's a real house. You know what? Right now, I think that it's a little too much of that yellow light. It's a little too bright, I think. Don't you think so? So right now, outside is yellow as well, and inside the house it's yellow as well. But it's outside, it's yellow because of the smoke out there, because it's like a huge fumes here. Like, if you're looking outside, you can see fumes in there. You can see fumes. Like, they're not black anymore, but they are now orange. Orange fumes that comes there. And like, you can see through the leaves because it's orange fumes. And it's orange outside and orange inside the room. So maybe it's not the best idea to have orange background like that. So most are okay. I ran into some with psychological problems. She leaves me 10 minutes WhatsApp voice message when I'm at work. 9 minutes is unnecessary disturbing communication. I mean, but you pick the ones who are gonna give the rent to, right? So I mean, yes, I would honestly, I would not give for rent people with animals. Even though that I had cats, I would never. If I would have my own house and I would give it for rent, no animals allowed. Absolutely no animals. My uncle rented a house put to a couple. The couple had an argument, turned on the water of the bathtub and sink, and left the house. They never returned. Loss of damage. Oh shit. Oh shit. I mean, if we're gonna look at all those stories, I'm sure that it's all those stories, they're the same everywhere. There are everywhere there's problems because it's a fucking people. Because it's people, because this is human species. That's what we are. That's how it is. The people are absolute dumpsters. I mean, they're gonna be everywhere, no matter what you do. And as long as you need to communicate with them, you know, with the bad ones, it's not going to be perfect. But imagine, maybe my life, it's when I'm out in the woods alone, just absolutely completely alone. I'm originally, oh, thank you very much for the from comment. Thank you. But still, hi, we collaborate. That's the way to call it, collaboration. My sister had some tenants from hell. They ruined her house. But you always say these stories, but even like, these are the cheapest house, my dears. The cheapest house out there, and there is no problems at all. The houses are having no problems at all. It's like, I think it really depends. You gotta be super unlucky, or like, you know, there are so many good people, but at the same time there are so many bad and mentally ill people, completely mentally ill, and you can't do anything about that, right? But still, imagine if you rent a house to somebody who is nice, to somebody who is not gonna do any problems to the house, then you're good. You're good to go. You're not gonna be worried. Like me, for example. I'm fucking. Oh my god! Look at me. I have here. I think right there. What is that? Do you know that shining circle above my head? The wings growing like I'm a fucking angel. I'm not doing anything bad, except a few things. But it's okay. It's repairable. But yeah, for sure, most people are great, but you can get unlucky. Yeah, that's true. Do you even pay rent? No, I fuck for the months. So I fuck with my landlord to stay in his house. Why would I pay for the rent? Who am I? Jesus. How good. Yes. Hello there. Hello. Hi, Ryan. The light coming from the window is weird. The light that comes, my dears, I'm telling you once again, is because there are some very wild fires in Portugal. The coolers outside are not are not usual. So if right now I'll turn off my LED light, it's still gonna be very, very, very bright outside, and it's going to be yellow, orange color more likely. So do you see this orange color? This like smoke like orange color outside. It looks like absolute apocalypse. It's the same thing, by the way. It's almost the same thing if you remember back then when Canada had suffers, right? Canada had wildfires and all the smoke went to the New York, and New York was completely covered in this orange smoke. Exact same thing out here. Exact same here. Portugal is suffering right now with the lights. Hi, Freeze. Welcome, Kenny. Hello. That makes two of us then. Orange skies out there. Orange skies. Yeah, the deadly apocalyptic orange skies. I'm actually curious if these wildfires are happening. A lot of fumes, the toxic fumes, are going into the clouds, into the atmosphere. The question is if the rain will start right now. Will the rain be also toxic? You have wildfires right now. Yeah, no, sweetie. For everybody who's interested, Portugal right now having a very, 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 very wild fires, and it's very tragic that it happens. Absolute horror, absolute horror. So you can check it on the map. There is a fire map of Portugal, and you can see how much fire and how many areas are right now in fire. Yep, and how close it is to the cities. That's wild, but still. All her shirts would be great in future, not only the unplugged one. He's way of asking you to sing some Eminem. Venom. Venom. It's because I was listening to the gym to this song recently. So your prosthetic leg looks nice today. Thank you. I shaved it. And it only takes 30 seconds. You will never know how nice a person is before he actually gets into the house. Yeah, but still. Hamid, hello. Yes, acid rain. Oh shit, man, that's not good. That's not good. So it's going to be an acid air, but if it's going to be an acid rain, in theory, imagine I have a huge entire field with a different type of fruits on that growing, and if that's acid rain will fall on the fruits, will they die or not? Or is they okay with this? Or they happen? I mean, in the world, in the nature, this fire is it's normal thing. It happened before, and it happened well because sometimes people are like, oh, that's a global warming. That's what's happening with the global warmth actually, but it's been like that 100 years ago. 100 years ago, it was a huge fires. It's impossible to to cover and then burn down everything. It happens every now and then, just unlucky combination of different situations. So have you been going to the gym yesterday or being lazy? Yeah, I've been I mean every day. Yes, I've been going to the gym yesterday, for example. I've been in the gym yesterday. I've been training my my glutes to them to be big, but not big. Jesus, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just having the humor, laughs. Today I'm gonna also go to the gym, but I'm just gonna be the cardio. Just gonna do cardio today because it's I've done legs yesterday. It hurts. My ass hurts now. I'm kind of looking for a house. A week ago, I found a house in the internet. For a good price. I drove there the next day, only for the guy to tell me that he already sold it. Today I saw that the same house is on the market again. A big German bank offers it for 500k more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tom, this is so sad. This is so sad. Tom, we can move in together. I can put my my thing. So the fucking bank bought it shortly before me, only to make 500k profit. I hate them. This is insane. I know, right? This is insane. I hate that too. I hate that too. I think it's kind of bad. Hello. I'm biggest fan of yours. Plans would probably survive the acid rain, just not the best. How was your KCP celebration? It was okay, but I toggle it off now all the time. So, Sophie, hello there. I watch your lots of movies. My movies, was that the videos on YouTube you mean? I did get AC installed this year, help me fight the warming. Well, nice. Let's go make that clear. I honestly feel like now that fires are gonna happen, people are gonna be like about the global warmth, but it happened before like that too. There were years before when it wasn't really that big of a problem that it was on fire. It's just so easy to actually set a fire, especially at the autumn parts. At the autumn, setting a fire is like peeing on your two fingers, super easy. It's like, you know, heat your two fingers. It's very easy. You just need to light up one leaf, and then the whole entire fire of the whole forest will start and kill entire population of all the animals that were inside that forest. Not amazing. But today's my birthday. Can you sing to me? Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I don't sing though. I'm good, Sophie. How are you? Did you get out of being homeless? Oh, very while ago. It's been like, what, a couple of years, like 2 years ago. It can cool the trees. Will your AC be helpful in the winter? Can it also heat? I'm actually not sure about that. I'm not sure because it has 30 Celsius, and if I put 30 Celsius, I don't know how it's going to be. Maybe it is going to be able to heat, but I don't think so because I'm not going to use that much. Right now, for example, I'm not using the AC at all. This thing is an absolute sleep for good because as long as I can open the window and it's windy and the wind goes through the whole entire house and refresh that, so I'm fine. Economizing, my dears. Budgeting, that's what I call budgeting. So damn, you're homeless. That's crazy. Glad you made it out of that situation. I'm not a homeless. I didn't live on the streets, but I live in the van. But the van was kind of, yeah. Who moved the camera? A little dwarf. Did you guys watch the Lord of Rings, the last episode, the fourth one, I guess? That was very fast, first of all, and I do hate that guy. That one, you know, the bad guy. I hate that guy. He looks even ugly. You know, he's even ugly looking. Did the rooster go? About time. Yeah, for good. Is it true that Portugal plants eucalyptus trees everywhere, and that's the reason for the fires, because they burn so easily and don't even belong to Portugal? I don't know. I'm not sure though. But I know that there was not eucalyptus though. Wait. Maybe it is eucalyptus. Let me just check it out. So the thing is that yes. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. I'm not sure about the tree, but I'm sure that there is a trees that somebody brought from somewhere, and they planted the trees, and the trees are like flies and shit. They I don't know what, but they grow up and reproduce very fast. Those trees are like covered the whole entire forest. And the problem about those trees is that they're not good. They're not making anything good. I don't know. Well, but that's the problem. Well, this is the problem as much as I know in Azores, but I don't know if it is in Portugal, for example. So I don't know if that's the same thing in Portugal, for example. But the eucalyptus tree, no idea, honestly, no idea. You know, where did you get that information from? I think that I honestly feel like I don't know, but how many, like, Portugal in general has, I think, 28 planes for removing the from X-ray. Get all my informations. That makes sense. I mean, you can ban that guy who called me a whore. He doesn't deserve to be here. Why did he call me a whore? Why? I'm not even showing my tits or anything. Jesus Christ. You can be a whore for no reason. That might be wrong though. I don't think it's a thing out here. I don't think that eucalyptus is a thing, honestly. You're such a whore. Yeah, I'm such a whore. Prostitution gonna suck a little bit right now just on stream to get you thinking. So eucalyptus is good for reforestation, but it's not good for biodiversity. I don't know what biodiversity is, honestly. I don't know what it is. Hi, Rainy. Maybe he meant horse. I don't think so. I'm 22. She's so sweet. Stop calling her bad names. Oh, sweetie. They call pretty ladies a horse for that reason nowadays. I guess. Can only naughty thoughts make someone a whore, or do you have to act on them? I think if you really think something naughty, you might also be a whore then. We're all a whore then. Every person is a whore then. No, but speaking about Portugal, I wanted to ask: 28 planes, is that enough for the whole country of the water? But at the same time, I don't know. The Europe sent 8 planes to the Portugal. Is that a lot? Is that good? I think really every country should cooperate each time when something bad happens, right? And there's going to be for example, imagine in the perfect conditions, there's going to be a bank where every country put money for the Black Day. Black Day, what I mean by Black Day, I mean the day when a lot of fires will happen in one country, for example. Imagine if the whole fire will destroy I don't know, Spain or stuff. It doesn't happen in Germany that much, but yes, and the whole power of the Europe can coordinate and stop the fires immediately. Because I think that if all the powers would coordinate, we would stop that easily. I mean, I would love to know how to help with the fires, but I don't know anything. If the fire will happen right here, I will get my huge long a pipe, and I would just throw at this fire like that with the water. That's maximum I can do. I will put on the mask that I have, and that's the maximum I know. And I can't sadly help the forest to not get on fire because I'm just a small little human being, like I am literally just nothing. I'm literally just the spit in the ocean. But still, I would definitely try to do something and put my best. Alexander will recreate a Portuguese forest by just planting hundreds of thousands of pomegranate trees. I don't know why not. If I will ever buy land and house in Portugal, believe me for fucking good, I will plant pomegranate trees. I will plant everything that I want. So maybe he knows something. Women call me a slut, do they? It's okay, leave it to the professionals. Yeah, but at the same time, I want to help. I want to help them. I want to to not just sit here and do nothing. I want to help them. But it's not like I'm gonna help somehow. It's not good. Hello, long time no see. Hello there. How are you? Welcome. Texas firefighters have good experience. I'd send some to you, but yeah, the question is why, like, for example, like it actually sounds so smart. It sounds so smart because right now it's very difficult for Portugal to put down those fires, and Portugal is so small. It's such a baby of the whole entire Europe, and then they're trying to pull this fire down, but it's so fucking difficult. That's so difficult, and the fire is so big. It's just impossible to fight that. I mean, it is possible, but it's extremely difficult. So I think that if like the whole entire Europe would send a helicopter, for example, like imagine if the whole entire Europe would send one helicopter there with one person who knows how to control the helicopter. That's done, and nobody would suffer. Not a lot of people would die. Anyways. It's not your job, let it burn. But I don't want to let it burn. You need different extinguishers for different fires. Water and electrics can give you a shock if connected. Oh yeah, I know that. But if the fires are right here with the forest, there's not electrics out there. They're not. There's nothing. It's just literally just a fire of the house. But I don't know. I seen a video, by the way, that in Portugal the fire touched the houses and the houses were burning down. And there were people who were going and putting a little bit. Like imagine, it was such a sad situation. Imagine 3-floor house. Somebody's house, and in front of that house a road, and in front of that road another houses, and there are people from all the neighborhood that bring a tiny piece, like a water, like they bring the water containers and they put it on this house, but it's literally just not doing anything because the fire is absolutely all over the house already. But they still do this. They still trying to stop the fire to not spread in other houses, for example. But it looks so fucking sad. This is so fucking sad. So I think everybody should coordinate. What does the weather forecast say? Any rain soon? Tom, you can't even imagine how badly it is right now in Portugal. You can't even imagine. Literally, just open the map, my dears. Just open the map. If you see the fire map in Portugal, you're gonna see that it's like all North Portugal covered with fires, and they're huge. They're huge. And is there a fire near you, Oxy? We're getting help from Spain. Yeah, I know that getting 2 helicopters from Spain. Yes, I know, but still. Fires, yes, they are near me. They're near me, and but not that near to them to like start firing on me. But they are near anyway, and that's why I get all the smoke in there. And it was like, yet the Monday it was black. It was completely black. The skies were black. You could not see through. Right now that's orange because it's after already. But I'm off to bed. Haven't slept in 31 hours. Have a fun stream. But Wacky, sleep well. I'm glad to catch you finally. Thank you. Sleep well. Smoke is toxic. Yeah, a lot of people have been. But the same thing happened in Brazil. Have you seen that Brazil thing? That Brazil is actually also on the suffers. How do you feel about the people of Palestine? How do I feel? Bad for everyone. Planting trees is a very noble thing to do. They clean air. They provide shadow and protection from the sun, and they give us fruits. My dears, I'm telling to you, for everyone, if I will have my own property, and if I have a little bit of land to myself, I'm telling you, I'm planting, I don't give a shit. I'm planting pomegranate, I'm planting all fruits possible that I can grow in these temperatures. Because why not? Hello, Colt, welcome. How's your day going? Hi. Is this a new one? New one, what exactly? Hello, hi there. Hello, Dragon. Hello there. Hello from Alaska. Oh, Alaska must be so great without any type of... Do they have fires on Alaska? Wait a minute. They probably do. What it was about... the weather forecast. Let's see. So, the weather forecast. Oh, it is going to be 35% of rain on Friday. Yes, just on Friday there's like 40 and 50% of rain. The thing is that the previous city where I lived, the last year where I lived the last year, it's having a lot of fucking problems. There's all this smoke, and the fire is right close to that city. And all the smoke goes in the city, and it's impossible, I think, to live there and to breathe there. I think some people might even evacuate from that town where I lived before a year ago. Can you imagine? So yeah, no, 7 years ago we had a big fire, 70 dead, 500 houses lost, many injured. That's insane. Well, but I hope that it's gonna end. But I feel so useless that I can't even help somehow in that situation. I feel so useless. This is the situations when you understand. No, Aveiro, that's even worse. Aveiro, that's death. As what's happening in Aveiro right now, that's absolute death. Like Aveiro, that's the one that's getting the biggest fire, and it's very big city. It's very close to that, but no, it's a little bit different one. So, hi from Morocco. Hello there. Hi. Hello from UK, mate. Hi there, mate. How are you? But this is the situation when you feel so useless. Imagine how people feel when they see on the forest right near them that fire comes. Imagine how you know, without, like, they can't do anything. All they can, pack up their shit and leave. That's what they can. Finland, there is no way you're from Finland. Hi there, how are you? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm kind of new. Welcome in. How is your day going? If you want to know something about myself, I do everything on stream. All type of streams. IRL, gaming, talking, art, renovating. Oh, hell, we're doing everything, absolutely. I like your carpet, mate. Thank you. I love my carpet too. I love cow so much. So, I'm in the from comment, but my favorite is still probably hot sauce. That's true. Are there any trustworthy donation numbers you can give your support to? I don't know. I didn't look for that. Every summer here is the same thing. It's really big fires. Most are clearly human work. The fires are human work. The fires are in Lisbon or Porto. Porto, not in Lisbon. The interesting thing is that on the south of Portugal there is no fires. Is it actually human work? Your hair is not blonde, bro. I never said that my hair are blonde. Who said that? I like how somebody gets in chat and be like, oh, your hair is not blonde, bro. I never said that my hair is blonde. I never said that. There were like people in chat who were saying that my hair are blonde, but they're not. I will be back in a minute, mate. Just going in the kitchen to take my plate because I've just had my tea. Is that a plate with the beans on toast, bro? All kinds of streams. What is the bathtub stream? Except that one. Except that one. You're not even a bro. You got it definitely wrong. Yes, I'm not even a bro. I'm not even a bro. I'm a cis, and I'm not even a cis. I'm just a demon on the streets. Exactly, Tom. He got everything wrong completely. There's so many mimosa trees that don't belong in Portugal normally, and they burn like crazy. I learned that from YouTube. Really? Your eyes aren't brown, bro. That's true, bro. You're not really Portuguese, bro. The biggest amount of fires are caused by human. It's fact. I'm curious, are they actually that psychotic that they start to fire themselves, or they started and they couldn't by accident? I just do hope that humanity is not lost that much, that all of those fires, or like most of those fires that caused by human, this is really by accident. Because I hope that it is by accident. I can't imagine that there is some crazy motherfucker goes in the forest and just set it on fire because he hates everything and he hates everyone. I just can't. I just don't want to think that there are people like. I just don't want to think about. I just don't want to know. I just don't want to be around them. I don't want them to exist in general. We're only human. We're powerless against natural disasters. It's not like most of us have bunkers either. The bunkers would be cool. Imagine having a bunker. That's something that is nice. But in general, at the same time, I don't know why my but I start to be. This is the phase in my life that I'm obsessed with Windows. I love Windows and I'm obsessed with Windows. And I think that my life is not going to be the same as long as I'm not having Windows. So I think that having a bunker is great, but it doesn't have Windows. So, why don't you have any clips? Clips? What do you mean? A lot of people are broken and strange inside, but I think mostly accidents with the campfires. Oh, did you go visit family in Russia? Maybe one day, but it can't smell me. I can't through the screen. This used to be a problem in Greece. Firefighters got paid per operation, so they make wildfires by themselves. Wait, what? Firefighters were paid by the operation. Jesus, this is a stupid idea. This is the stupidest idea. Did they change that? And some people just want to see the world burn. We're here, the angels, who are gonna defeat them. But honestly, in all the movies, for example, in all the stories, angels are kind of like pathetic losers. Not gonna lie, my dears, but if you're looking at the movies, if you're reading some books, demons are always so strong. Demons are so difficult. Demons are wild. And at the same time, angels are very pathetic losers. They do nothing. They can't do anything. They gotta have help of many people to make that happen, for example. So, there, yeah. Go check her clips. There's none. I don't have any clips. Why? Why is that? She pretending she didn't delete all her clips, okay, bro? Why are you accusing me? If I didn't stream for 4 days, I didn't went to my profile at all, and you're accusing me of deleting my own damn ass clip. Why the fuck would I do this? What is a single reason to me to delete the clips? Not a single fucking reason to delete that. What are you talking about? Okay, let me just go to the clips section. I can't find that. I mean, you gotta find that. I see your clips, lol. Typical. Absolute typical. Wait, I don't like how bright it is on the background. I don't like that. It's too bright. It's too bright. Do you want to see that on the maximum brightness, by the way? Let's say you delete clips. Why would that be a problem? No, why would I delete clips? So look, I'm gonna put that on the highest brightness. That's wild. This is absolutely wild. I'm gonna put it on like 30%, maybe like that. Yeah, that looks more calm. That looks a bit better. So, I want to go to the bathroom, my dears, if that's okay. I've been holding for a very long time, and I need to go to the bathroom right now. The window has the same color as the wall for some reason. Tom, because outside is the same color as sad again. Because the fumes from yesterday and the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday it was completely black. Yesterday it was also pretty much black. But right now, did you see the New York? Did you see the New York after Canada had fires? It's exact same outside. It's exact same outside. It's exact same outside. You can't see for a very long time, for very far, and everything out here is orange. And it looks like it's an apocalypse. Do you know when, for example, you're watching movies with apocalypse, they have that color? Exact same. Exact same. So, go to the washroom, please. Turn on clips, the ones you didn't delete. Yeah, I gotta turn on clips, the ones that I didn't delete. I'm absolutely obsessed with my new LED light. This is amazing. This is amazing. Master, I'm sorry. I was just scrolling on this trolley homepage and I couldn't help but say your camera is impeccable. It's so freaking clean. Thank you. You can stay here if you want to. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Is it smell bad or not? It smells bad, but acceptable. It's like, you know, yes, it's acceptable, but it smells bad everywhere in Portugal right now, north. So I'm gonna be back in a sec. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I really want to pee, but it's gonna take a few seconds. Okay, we're back.
It's better than yours, I can teach you. But I have to church, my milkshake brings other boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours, them right? It's better than yours, I can teach you. But I have to church, I know you bought it. The thing that makes me. It's a jacket! It's a jacket for rain! Oh yeah! It's my umbrella. Good for jacket. Oh, Paulina, you're so mean. Coxy Cleaner, if you ever need help and clean something, I'm right here for you. Right here for you. Ah, bitches, 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 you bitches, bitches, bitches! Like this.
Posso? Posso? I want nothing.
Verde.
Crocodile!
Este?
No, este crocodile. Crocodile.
Qual é? Tu ensina-me qual é. Este?
No. No.
Em cima.
Esta.
Rodrigo. Este? Ah, tá bem. Obrigada.
Obrigada! Hello? I got myself a snack. Hi. 3 perfect hits, she wins nothing. Hi. Am I the only one seeing a black frame twins clips? It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I don't know. Did you wash your hands? I don't know. I mean, I didn't. Trump or Kamala? I'm not even American. Why do you even ask me that question? How my opinion matter? Even if I lived in America, that would not matter at all because I'm not American. So you gotta ask somebody who is. So you come back into your own shit. Of course, of course. Do you have OnlyFans? You're so pretty. No, I do not have OnlyFans. No, I do not. I do not. What are you eating? So those are snacks. Those are very, very delicious snacks. It's the snacks that that are rice. They're kind of like, I don't know why, but I think they're called a buffed rice. I don't know if that's real rice, but it's like very I don't know how to explain that, but maybe I'm gonna show you next time. Those are like healthy fitness ones. A buffed rice, and on top of that is chocolate. And it's not a lot of chocolate, it's a very thin layer of chocolate, like 1 millimeter for example. But the thing is that rice cakes, rice puffed rice, it's like I don't know how to say rice cakes. No, it's like puffed rice. It's very soft. You bite that rice puffs. Let me see. Oh yes, that's true. Yes, yeah, the rice puffs. Yes, the rice puffs. But this is made inside the cookie. That's like a cookie one made out of those rice puffs, and then you bite that, and it's very soft, and you have a little bit of chocolate on top of that, and it tastes good. It's amazing. It's my favorite snack now, and I only eat that snack. Now I feel like each time when I want to have something sweet, each time when I want to have something exciting, I eat that rice puffs cookies. They're very good. I said you're ringing your appetite. Aren't you going to have something really good after stream? I am, but the thing is that I'm going to have something good after the stream, but not. But it's appetizer. It's appetizer. That's what I say. So Raphael is a thing of a past. Welcome, rice puffs. No, Raphael is very expensive first of all, and it's very sweet. Each time when I eat Raphael, I feel like it's gonna bring a lot of different pimples to my face, and I don't want that. I already have a lot of pimples for no reason, but still, we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna accept that fact and just leave that idea. But I'm honestly very hungry indeed. I'm thinking about eating something. Girl, you talk so much. I am. Do you want to change the background a different color to see how it looks like with a different background, for example? Because right now, the color that I have, I saved it. But imagine a streamer talking. Oh my god. Yeah, imagine. I mean, I always was confused with these people who always wrote that down in chat. Maybe they got used to the streamers that never talk and they were just sitting here like mummies. But I guess it's just a taste. In 20 minutes, you can eat whatever you want. At 20 minutes, this is unfair. Honestly, this is unfair. It's like what something. What color? Light blue would be cool. The light blue, this is really bad color. It looks really bad, the light blue. Let me just pull that. Let me pull that here. There. Actually, wait. So let's change it on blue. So this is how blue looks like. Blue is very bright. Let's go light blue. This is the light blue, but this is not the light blue that I had. The light blue that I had, it's more like maybe like here. Oh, it's complicated. I don't know where it is. So this is greener. It goes a little greener. Oh, look how bright it is. Go green for kick. Let's go. A lot of streamers don't talk that much. So you're kind of a rare breed. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Do you watch other streamers, Mohammed? I thought no. Go for rainbow, LGBTQ. I actually might try to go for the rainbow. If let me just do some business. I gotta bring that. I can try to do the rainbow. I can try. Oh, yeah. I can try, but let's see if that's gonna work. So this one is going to be red. This one is going to be orange. Orange. Oh, yeah, wait. Red. This one, orange. Do you see it on the back of me? This one, yellow. Yeah, this is better. This is yellow, this is green. This is going to be blue. Okay. And then this one is going to be this one, bright blue. And this one is going to be purple. The rainbow! Well, that's the maximum I can get out of that. That's the maximum rainbow, unfortunately. So this is the maximum of the rainbow that I can get. But for example, on my window, it's still. Oh, it should be the same color. Why is it not? Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, this is the maximum of the rainbow I can get. Woohoo! Make it change color. Are you gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Make the Portugal flag color. Flag. What is that? Is it red? Portuguese flag cooler. What's this cooler? Is that? I don't know what the color of the Portuguese flag is. That's red, yellow, and what? No, red, and green. Red and green. I remember that pretty well because of course I remember that pretty well. How else? So yeah, we're very good, very good. No, I think that's red and green. I'm more than sure that it's red and green. Go on. Red and green, I know. Don't worry, don't try to trick me on that question. I know that pretty well. I don't like my 5 fingers. Why did I install the damn driver so we're not playing the monkey game right now? We don't like the rainbow colors anymore. No more rainbow colors. No need for that. You know what I was curious about? Can I do that pink? Because usually the LED lights are not holding the pink pretty well. So I didn't play with that. I installed that yesterday, but I didn't play with that at all, from the word at all. So I was thinking about maybe I should give a pink. For what? It's just complicated. Alright, where is the pink? Here? Ah, wait. Okay, give me a second. Let's just see the pink. It's not pink. Are you dead? Are you brain dead? It's not pink. Well, that one is pink. Okay, I'm not gonna bullshit a lot. That one is pink. That one is pink. That one indeed pink. This one is also pink, but this one is not pink. And this one is not pink as well. But well, thank you. I played a lot with this thing, and I'm very happy that you let me do this because I like playing with my core, with my new cores now. Yes, it's pink. It's good. We like pink stuff. Let's go. You look like Harry Potter. Thank you. That's like Mexican pink. Mexican pink. What's that? I speaking about the Mexico, and I was watching good Bad Boys. Did you watch Bad Boys with the Will Smith? Did you watch the Bad Boys with the Will Smith? Can't you randomize it to change every X minute? Don't forget that we have to read the letters to the future. And write the one for the next year. The one for the next year, there's so much to do! That's so much to do! Okay, we can read the letter right now. Let's just read the letter right now and see what it says. Okay, I'm waiting for the message. Send me a message so we can read this letter. I wrote for those who don't know, I wrote a message a year ago for the future myself. And which one? Bad Boys move. The best is Bad Boys 2. I think it's Bad Boys 4, but I'm not sure. The latest one. I liked it. I like these type of movies. And I watched the Deadpool with Wolverine as well. And I like that too. That was fun. And I like the Venom. I really like those type of movies. They are funny. The Deadpool is my favorite. I like Deadpool a lot. He's funny and charismatic, the character himself, so I like that. I really like that. Carla, are you gonna send it to me on Discord, or we're not reading it today? Because I keep the Discord open right now, but I don't understand what for because you don't send me anything. So why you seem like you have an OF, or am I tripping? I don't have an OnlyFans. Lexi Cozy, hello. Girl, you're so sweet. I'd like to watch you, but you talk too much. Sorry. It's okay. People pick their favorite streamers if they like them. If you don't like me, you can just go to a different streamer. There are so many of them who don't talk. if you like to watch a veggie, then you can. I remember watching a Will Smith movie where he slapped someone and shook the world, but forgot the movie though. That's not the movie. That was the Oscar Grammy. Okay, I see that. So, the letter for the future. Let me read the letter for the future. Ride or die, but it's without Henry Cavill. Daddy, or hello. Just a second. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna read the letters that I made to myself in okay, in 2023 on 17th of September, and I'm gonna read you what show it on screen. I can't show it on screen. Okay, I'm gonna save that photo. I'm gonna save that photo and just put that in. Oh my god, it has 2 fucking Jesus Christ. Ah, wait, I can copy the link. Never mind, I can show that in stream. Okay, so give me just a few seconds. Copy the link. You're so demanding. I really, Jesus Christ, why are you so demanding? Why are you so demanding? For no reason, really. Stop being demanding. That's not good. Okay. Okay, here it is. So, let me just pull it up into my OBS. We're going to, I wrote the letter to myself. I wrote the letter for myself in the future. For future myself. For future myself. Yep, okay, good. So this is the letter that I wrote a very while ago. So we gotta read that letter that I wrote to myself. Look at this. Look at this screenshot out here. This screenshot is wild. So here you can see my face. I'm very excited. This was 1 year ago in this exactly place, in this exactly room, but the room had a bit different background. It didn't decorate that fully. This is going to be fun, is it though? Okay, time to read. Hello, Oksana from 2024. I'm writing this letter to you. Please answer to the following questions. Main question is, Mia any better? Oh no, she died. Did you find out what allergies you have? No. Are you still in the same house? Yes. How many countries did you visit? I lost the count. Do you still wait for the water get warmer for 30 minutes? No, not anymore. Did you see Fred again? No. How many you are right now? What? How many kilograms you are right now? Ah, 66. I am 61 kilograms. Did you get a bidet? Yes. How many did the car broke? How many times did the car broke and how much money did you spend on repairs? Didn't count, honestly, didn't count. Zoom in a bit. It's alright, I'll zoom in. Alright, so we're reading. Did you get a credit card? No. Did the war end? No. Did you see your mom? No. Or any other family? No. Have you been on a hot date yet? No. And why not? Did you learn Portuguese? No. How successful is your YouTube? Did you pay up DAP with Paulina? Did you buy a new PC? Yes, actually, but I didn't buy that, but I got that gifted, but it counts the same, honestly. Was you bought by Mask and renamed you X? Why? No. Are George and Paulina back to being together? No. If not, ask Paulina how many men she fucked. Did you finally play The Last of Us? Oh yeah, I did. Did you make a full keyboard of your keycaps? No. Did you cut your hair? No. Did you buy a new chair? No. Did you get a new tattoo? No. Did you get a new phone? Can I just answer no for all this question? Jesus Christ. Did you meet with Tom, Chris, Carla? Tom, no. Chris, yes. Carla, yes. Dog, no. Wacky, no. Pavel, no. Eric, no. Joao, no. Did you go to China? Is that how you spell China? Hunter keeps whining. Yes. Well, you did get a new phone. Oh yeah, that's true. I got a new phone. Oh yeah, that's true. I got the new phone. Yeah. Does he still living forever each stream? Pretty much. Does Chris get over with his crush? That's a different crush now. They still what about think about that guy what guy? What guy? Are your drawing skills still so accurate? Geography, map drawing, yeah, very. China, by the way. Oh, it is China. It's like that, right? Stalker guy, probably. I'm gonna skip that. Let's go through people. Wacky, Christian, Tom, Dana. John, is he still watching? Main question, how many movie nights from 16 sessions did he join? Did Wacky get his deals with Meet and Greet? No. Christoph, is he still watching? Yes. Did he fall in love? Did he lose his sunshine personality? No. Tom, is he still watching? Yes. Did we meet? No. Did he give me a BMW as a sponsorship? No. No. You know, he still hates lo-fi, of course. Dane, is he still watching? No. Are we still friends? No. Or was that year the end? Exactly. I knew everything back then already. Jeez, I knew that way earlier than everything happened. Hunter, is he still watching? Did he what? Find happiness? He's still watching, of course, yeah. Yeah. Cosmic, is he still the best mod? Of course he is. Dog, is he still watching? Yes, sometimes. Exactly. Carla, did he finally talk? Yes. Wait, who? Tyler too. Did he finally got arrested? No, unfortunately. Just he's still the #1 worst chatter. Of course he is. Joel, of course not. I mean, sometimes watching. We did admit though. Banana Man keeps moving out every month. I think so. Pavel, of course he watched that, and he didn't get any fucking manners. Look, did he find a girlfriend? No, but he doesn't need to. So. Still asking weird questions? Probably yes. Well, that's pretty much it. Like a girl from 90s. Do you really keep a diary like a girl from 1998? That's cute. Oh hell no, I don't know, Boulder. I never had a diary. It's just a letter that I wrote for myself for future. So that's just the letter that I wrote for myself for future in the next year. But honestly, this year, it just changed nothing. I got a new phone and that's it. On the second street, we'll have to write the new one. The new message for the future, I'm not going to be optimistic. I like how they know say. Well. No, honestly, it's not the diary. It was just the letter for myself future. It's not the diary. The diaries are too complicated and tiring to write down. So, you know, like write down everything you think, write down everything you feel. I don't have that much time, brother, to write down what I feel and what I went through the day. I didn't have time for that shit. So, is Doggy still around? Yeah, he comes sometimes on stream. But honestly, I'd like to say that for the next letter that I'm gonna write for the next year, I'm not going to be optimistic or anything. I'm gonna be like, did the fires never hit you, right? I honestly don't know what I'm gonna ask about myself, because I think that as the time goes, I realize that all those future to yourself, they only matter if it's like 10 years. Because 1 year, it's nothing. 1 year, it's nothing. I was the same exactly 1 year ago. I was even at the same room, at the same place, at the same city, with pretty much the same setup. So it's complicated to change something. It's complicated to have something different. If you're at me, 10 years is also nothing. If you're at me, 10 years is already death. A whole year is a long time. Maybe every 2 or 3 months would be okay. You think for the next month? Yes, I'm still whining except everyone dies. No, you good. I think that's good. Keep it up. It shows you want to improve. I'm not hating. I'm just asking. Oh. No, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't think you were hating. You're a sweet guy, or a Ruben. I don't know if you are. Well, the saw is boss. I think that you are a boy, just by the nickname, because it's I don't know, boss. I don't think girl would name themselves a boss. So I already have a question. Did Xana finally play Wukong? I installed the drivers. Maybe it's gonna be better. So I'm a boy, true. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? If you're at 10 years, wait, I read that. I said that you've done a lot, lots of traveling, lots of change. Yeah, but it's not enough though, not enough the changes that would be worth it and would be more or less interesting changes. So yeah. Well, my dears, Wukong could be this year Last of Us. Oh, let me imagine. imagine. But that was not my fault. I started streaming the Wukong and it just broke down. There is no way that's my fault. There is no way. I'm sure there are people who are streaming. I'm sure the people who are streaming and playing that game, there is no my fault. It actually was the game issue. So as outside it's so, oh my goodness, outside is so orange. Outside is so damn orange. I'm 75, old enough to party. Oh, that's a good time. That's a good thing. Then ask me why, but I feel that next year will have way more changes in your life. How do you know? Well, my dears, I think that for now I'm going to end my stream and then I'm gonna see you at the evening today. But it feels like I'm finishing the second stream with this background colors. It feels like I finished the second stream with this outside. So, thank you so much for watching this stream. Thank you so much for your activities. Thank you so much for talking to me. And oh my, art for cooking is ready. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you so much for your activities. Thank you so much for talking to me. And oh, my art for cooking is ready. Spam Coxy Clovers, everyone, spam Coxy Clovers. You're so lazy, lazy little asses. I enjoyed my stay. Thank you. I hope you're gonna come back one day. Thank you so much for coming back, Sunny. You're welcome, Jesse. I did it for your birthday. I came back for the birthday. Just spam these motherfuckers, Coxy Clovers, in the chat, and then we're good to go. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and see you at the evening. Bye bye. Live my ass out of this. Hi.